Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCI's Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to talk about 3 silent airdrops that nobody is talking about. And actually this is a strategy for you airdrop hunters that could put you in a best position for different airdrops that are super underfarmed. Airdrops historically were never announced before they happened. Over the last year and a half, we have started to see these new point systems and trend on airdrops. Projects publicly announce the airdrops and rules or hints of things to do to get the airdrop. And this has been now used as a marketing tool or just to inflate volume on the different protocols, especially when they launch mainnet, so they can sell to more investors the network as super functionally and full of users. The same happens with all those point systems that ask you to put money on the protocol, so they can inflate the TVL of the project when they launch on mainnet, and this way get more investors and more money into the project. So this changed a lot on what it was initially when I started to do airdrops. But there is an airdrop strategy that nobody is talking anymore, which is what I call the silent airdrops. And I think we will see more of them too in the coming months. Silent airdrops are the ones of projects that without any previous hint or announcement launch an airdrop distribution. The best example of a silent airdrop is our number 1 that we are going to cover right now. And this silent airdrop number 1 is Optimism. If you have been following the last news of the week or my last video on claim airdrops, they launched the airdrop number 5. So over the last 3 years already give 5 airdrops, and most of them it was super good rewards. So take a minute, if you didn't check if you are eligible on your airdrop wallets, just go to optimism.io, go to the airdrop section, check the airdrop number 5. This was a silent airdrop, didn't announce anything previously, and the same happened with the other previous 4 airdrops. They never chill out what they are going to reward or chill out anything about the criteria or eligibility criteria for the airdrop. Last week, Optimism launched the airdrop, and it was not a small airdrop. For the airdrop number 5, they allocated 10 million OP, which at current price value, which is not the great moment for Optimism tokens, this was 16 million US dollars. And you can see that only 54k unique addresses were eligible for this airdrop. We were fighting with ZkSync over 1.5 million or 2 millions, and Scroll and many other of the airdrops that have this point system has more than 2, 3 or 5 million users putting money there. And especially what is concerning is not the real users or even the small farmers like us. It's the whales. For Scroll, they announced the airdrop and the snapshot before the snapshot happened. They give 1 week, 2 weeks before the snapshot, so all the whales could get in, put millions and millions of dollars into this airdrop just to get more TVL on the protocol. So you can see how we are living an era on airdrops that is super chaotic and is really now projects farming us. So in this case on Optimism, you don't see even one whale that participated on this airdrop. Truly, it was amazing, and actually it was a surprise too. So with these airdrops, you kind of get surprised when that happens, and only real users or real farmers, small farmers like us, were rewarded. This raises the question how you can participate on the airdrop number 6 of Optimism. They still have some supply on their tokenomics to do more airdrops. So of course, first of all, you need to follow Optimism in Discord and in the social media on X. You need to learn from the previous 5 airdrops what are they rewarding. Governance, it was one. NFTs, it was another. Ecosystem growth. Nothing crazy. Join the social media, be present, follow the project, do your work. Right now, over the last year and a half, new people that enter into airdrops is super disappointing. During this summer, many airdrop hunters on my community and around other communities have been capitulating and getting out of airdrops because they didn't follow a strategy, they didn't understand how to move into this airdrop game, and most of all, like happened with trading, they were not patient. They wanted to do 3-4 transactions and get thousands and thousands of dollars of reward. That was never the case. So Optimism is my first silent airdrop. Of course, now for the airdrop number 6, we will be waiting some time. This one applied for transactions and stuff during March and September of this year. So maybe they start going to count from October or November until March, April, May of 2025, maybe another 6 months, half a year, a little more for the next airdrop number 7. But you can start paying attention on what was the airdrop of Optimism number 5 and what is the new stuff on Optimism. You can go to the website and airdrops and check everything on the different airdrops and criteria of the previous airdrops. For the airdrop number 5, we covered it in our last video on airdrop claims, so you can check everything there. Now let's move to our second silent airdrop of this strategy. And we have been chilling this one from a while. Boris did 2 important videos that you can check about Aptos and how to farm this airdrop. The TVL on Aptos is in an all-time high right now. You can check that on DeFi Llama, and Aptos is one hell of ecosystem. Super bullish on it. The token is at position 28, so you cannot discard this token and this ecosystem. And we are again near a support area, so we still have room to go to the upside. So it could be a very good idea to start doing stuff on this protocol. They are not chilling any airdrop like all the other silent projects, but we have very bullish characteristic for airdrops on this protocol. First, a little of history. The airdrop 1 was in October 2022, so already 2 years ago. They distributed 20 million APT tokens. It was the 2% of the total supply, distributed to 110 eligible users. You can see how these airdrops are not super farmed, are only farmed for real users, for bots of course too, and small farmers, but you don't see too many whales doing stuff like you can see in all the current point systems. And also, you don't see as a criteria on Optimism to have a refer link, or you don't see any refer link for Aptos either. So influencers don't have a better position on that one. And the value at that time, it was around $200 to $260 million for the airdrop at market price on that time. So it was a huge airdrop. And Aptos has the particularity that in their tokenomics, when they launched it, they had a 51% of the initial supply for the community. You can go and confirm that. So they only distributed a 2% of the airdrop, so there are 480 million APT tokens left for the community. So it's the no-brainer that we could see an airdrop very soon, because they still have a lot of money for airdrops, and the last airdrop it was already 2 years ago. And here you can see this is from the initial supply. The 51% it was for community, so we still have huge amount of tokens from Aptos for airdrops. And one hint, it could be that soon is the 2-year mainnet anniversary for Aptos, so stay tuned to that. They posted this on October 10th, so get ready to celebrate. The Aptos 2-year mainnet anniversary is just around the corner, so they are doing some party on Twitter Spaces. There's no airdrop confirmed, of course, but maybe we could hear some news about something on this event for the 2 years of mainnet of Aptos. And still, I am a believer that I am feeling an airdrop very soon for Aptos before the end of the year. So how you can get the airdrop number 2 on Aptos? Follow Aptos on Discord and X. And that is mandatory. You need to be there, you need to follow the last announcements, what people is talking about, what is hot in the ecosystem, because that will be probably criteria for an airdrop. Also, you can check governance, you can use the ecosystem, so all these links are from the official application. So here on the ecosystem you can see all the projects on DeFi, gaming, NFT. So interact with everything that you can, but of course check the Boris videos about Aptos. He did 2 videos for initial and advanced airdrop farmers. Make transactions, enter liquidity, mint, trade NFTs, check how projects on Aptos and interact. Always check the Twitter account, because sometimes you have events, NFTs that they launch, so many things happen on the social to know where to start doing stuff on Aptos. So if I should vote or bet on one of these silent airdrops right now, I will be doing Aptos right now. So now let's move to my third silent airdrop that also could give an airdrop. And this is Arbitrum. This is one of the biggest airdrops that we received in our channel. The TVL is still healthy for Arbitrum. 2.31 billion. It's not so hype on social media and around Twitter or X, but still has one of the biggest TVLs on layer 2 with $2.3 billion. So it still is one of the leaders. The airdrop number 1, a little of history, was in March 2023. So 1 year and a half ago, and they distributed 1.1 billion RB tokens. This was 11.62 of the total supply distributed to 625k eligible users. Here the number of users was bigger than it was for Aptos. Aptos, remember, was 110k users. The airdrop file for Optimism, it was only 54k users. So you can see the amount of users on these airdrops is lower than any of the other airdrops. And even if there is no airdrop percentage on their tokenomics, they could still do an airdrop from the DAO treasury. So we still could participate on an airdrop of this project Arbitrum. So how you can get the airdrop number 2 on Arbitrum? Again, follow them on their social, Discord and X. Use Arbitrum, bridge to it. Arbitrum DAO on October 8th, so they launched this. If you go to the Arbitrum on X, you can see on October 8th, they launched the Arbitrum DAO Gov account. So you can see this is a new account that is live. So the DAO is now here on Arbitrum. So go and celebrate, follow Arbitrum DAO Gov for more news. And if you can participate or do anything there, you will be needing to do it for the next airdrop for sure. Also, you can check Arbitrum Stylus. We covered Arbitrum Stylus in the past. This is another product of Arbitrum created by Arbitrum, so go and check it. We did a video, so you can go and see that video. But more of that, follow the Discord, the part of the Stylus, what you can do. There was an NFT mint recently for some merch. So check everything that you can do on Stylus, which is a hot stuff on Arbitrum right now. Also remember Arbitrum Nova. You can also check the previous eligibility criteria of the airdrop. So here is the link for the last airdrop distribution. Everything that you could do. Try to do transaction, of course. It's not going to be the same criteria, but you can get some ideas on what they are giving importance, of course. Check for the hot stuff that is happening on the ecosystem. Check the ecosystem, make transactions, enter liquidity, mint trade NFTs, and check all the hot projects on Arbitrum that you are going to see on their Discord pages. So this is all for these 3 guys. I will give you 2 more mentions of airdrops that I silent or very quiet airdrops that I think you can do. One is Wormhole. Wormhole is also one big hell of an airdrop. They didn't announce it anything, and they give a very small window for apply to this airdrop. Actually, it was super quick. Nobody was expecting it when they launched it, so the airdrop was amazing. I received a very good allocation of Wormhole tokens, and they for sure are going to do an airdrop number 2. So continue using the ecosystem. And another big mention is Immutable ZkSync. They have more than $100 million on the airdrop, and nobody talks about this. They have the most under the radar campaign of all times. This is not a silent airdrop because they launched the campaign publicly, but nobody talks about their gems distribution that could be an airdrop. So check this video that I did about Immutable ZkSync airdrop. You still can participate, but basically you earn gems just for holding some of the tokens, the IMX tokens, on your Passport wallet. You can claim each day depending on how much you hold, and also you can earn gems participating on games and things on the ecosystem. So it's a no-brainer that I think these gems are going to be tokens eventually. I don't know because we don't have details about that. It's not super clear, but I am still expecting and claiming my gems daily because I think this could be worth something in the future. So keep an eye on this Immutable X ZkSync airdrop. Guys, that is all for this video, these 3 silent airdrops, and besides these 3, this is a strategy. It's not the only airdrops that you can go. So check on the crypto rank all the different projects that did an airdrop and have not been doing airdrops lately, and you can find many other silent projects that could give an airdrop in the future. If you want to have some passive income and distribute your income flows, we have an NFT collection that will give you a 10% monthly. We already did our first payment on October, so our next payment is the first day after the first weekend of November. So we are going to be rewarding another 10% of the investment that you did on your NFTs. This is the collection on OpenSea. You need to join here, connect with Base, 0.1 Ethereum for each of the different NFTs. We already paid our first round to many users. This is a collaboration with Yield Farming Coop, and all the money that we get for these buys is used on yield farming strategies with Yield Farming Coop. We are closely working with them and checking that everything goes well with these funds. So we get our 10% per month always. So as long as you hold one NFT, you are going to be rewarded with that 10% per month. The distribution was in USDC the last time. So after you get that, you can buy again Ethereum if you want, or you can buy anything that you want or keep it in USDC. So showing here our strategy on these NFTs. And soon we are going to have another call with Chris for more details about the collection and a summary of the payments that we did already for our first month. So next month is November. Buy your NFTs, hold it at least 30 days to be paid for the first month. If not, you will be entered on the next payment run. And if you want to move your level up for airdrop hunting, remember you are welcome on my private Discord. There is where the magic happens. We did a Discord live only for Discord members last Saturday. We talk about strategies, we talk about different things on crypto and airdrop, just to level up our game. It was an amazing meeting, so we probably are going to continue doing those closed Discord live streams, because I don't do live streams on YouTube so far, so this is only for my private community. And here you have access also to my private airdrop application. This is a Change Gamer if you are doing airdrops or trying to farm airdrops. I use my application for my airdrop strategies too. That will be all, guys. 3 silent airdrops that nobody is talking about. And also, if you understand this video, this is an airdrop strategy too. That will be all, and I will see you in the next video.